Hello everyone, Tim back for another Minecraft statue tutorial. Today we're going to be building Santa Claus. This is just a Christmas character. This isn't really based on anything. Santa Claus is technically a DC character, so I guess we can call him a DC Comics character. He's also a Marvel character, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's Santa Claus. So anyways, this video is going to be releasing on Christmas Day. So hello to those of you watching this on Christmas Day. I'm recording this. What is today? The 19th of December. So, yeah. I'm recording this. This is the last time I can really record anything. So, yeah. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So, to build Santa, you're going to need black concrete, white wool, red wool, block gold, light gray concrete, white concrete, smooth quartz block, light gray terracotta, red terracotta, black wool, and light gray wool. So, to start Santa, we're going to start off with a row of 8 with your black concrete. We're then going to do 3 rows of black concrete on top of these. We are then going to do 2 rows of white wool. And then go ahead and bring those rows forward just by 1. Going back here, we're going to do 3 rows of red wool. Next row, we are going to do 2 white wools, 4 red wools, 2 whites, and then the next 2 rows, we're going to do a red wool, a white wool, 4 red wools, 1 white wool, 1 red wool, and then do that again, just like this. And then we're going to bring the white wools forward by 1. And then these 2 red wools in here. And that will give you the entirety of the front of the legs done. So moving on to the other sides, we're going to bring the black concrete back by 3. 1, 2, 3. And then just go ahead and match everything on these sides. Let's do the same thing over here. Hopefully you guys are having a good Christmas. So, and then what we're going to do is this. I don't usually do this with my statues, but we're going to do it on this one. We're going to bring everything out by 1 on this side as well. Even this white wool here and these 2 rows of red wool. Just like this. Just to make his coat look kind of big. So just like that. And then the back, pretty simple. We're going to do 4 rows of black concrete, 2 rows of white wool. Bring those out, of course, just by 1 row. Then we're going to do our 3 rows of red wool again, row of white, 3 rows of red, or 2 rows of red, and then bring the white wool row out. 2 rows of red. And don't connect them in the corners, by the way. So this is what you're going to want to have. So that is the entirety of the legs done. So moving on to the torso. What we're going to do is these red wools right here, we're just going to go ahead and take up by 12. Well, actually, we're going to take them up by 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Place a white wool on top. Same thing over here. Just like this. In this middle section here, we're going to work on this. So these 4 middle blocks, we're not going to worry about these white wools. We're going to place 4 white wools right here. Next row, we're going to place a red wool, a white wool, 2 red wools. Next row, we're going to place a black concrete, 2 blocks of gold, black concrete. Next row, we're going to place a red wool, a white wool, 2 red wools. Do this 2 more times. Next row, we are going to do a red wool, 2 white wools, red wool. Next row, we're going to do 2 red wools, a white wool, a red wool. Next row, we are going to do 1 red wool, 2 white wools, 1 red wool. Next row, we are going to do 2 white wools, a smooth quartz, and then a white wool. Next row, we are going to do a white wool, 2 smooth quartz, and then a white wool. And then the final row, we're just going to do 4 smooth quartz, just like this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our white wool right here, and we're going to go up to, let me figure this out here. This block right here, so 3 blocks above the belt here, we're going to take the white wool up to there. Same thing on this side. Next row, we're going to go up. Actually, hold on. No, my apologies. We're going to take this in right here, just by 1. And then we're going to take this up an additional 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. We're then going to go in. Inwards, just like this. And go ahead and just place 3 red wools in these gaps right here. We are then going to go up. And then over. Same thing right here. And then in this spot, just put a smooth quartz. So that will give us the front of the torso. We haven't built the beard yet, so it'll look a little different once we do the beard. But let's go ahead and do the back. The back is actually 3D as well, just like this, and it's pretty simple. All we're going to do is we're going to make the back pretty much entirely red wool. So we're just going to take this up by 11, and then the top row is going to be entirely white wool. I apologize, I have kind of drainage issues right now. So yeah, it's going to be a crazy, well, this is for me. It's going to be a crazy Christmas this year. So yeah, I'm doing all these videos in advance. I'm trying to record 1 video every day for you guys. This is the first video I've done. So it's kind of out of order from you guys' perspective. But for mine, this is the first one I'm recording. Last video I recorded was, Genghis Khan. So, anyways, we're going to take this white wool out by 1 on each side and then up. And go ahead and just drag that all the way forward, just like this. Like that. And then back over here on the front. We are going to do two white wools just right here. Sorry, I was trying to figure out if that was right. Well, hold on. No. Get rid of that white wool. So just 1 white wool. Sorry. That doesn't look right, though. We may put a white wool just right there. I don't know. We'll figure it out once we get to the arms. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to start on the hands. So we're going to do 2 light gray concretes, 2 white concretes just right here. Go ahead and do the same thing over here. And then we can just go ahead and bring them back by 3 just to fill out the bottom of the hands. We'll do the same thing over here just real quick. So for the arms, we're going to do a row of white concrete. Then we're going to do 2 rows of white wool. bring those 2 rows forward by 1. We're then going to do, what is that, 8 rows of red wool. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. And then, yeah, just go ahead and fill in the rest of the arms with red wool. The arm, or the side of the arms are the exact same, so we're going to do 2 rows of white wool. Bring this row, or these 2 rows forward, and then the rest is red wool. And the other arm is the exact same. So with this tutorial, I'm kind of cheating with you guys because I don't actually know what videos are coming out before this, since this is the first one I'm recording. Now, if I had to take a guess, I'm going to say Null is probably one of them, and The Punisher, maybe the Fantastic Four. If those aren't out by the time this video is, they will be coming soon. But, yeah. Venom will probably be out, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. I'm not a time traveler. Not yet, at least, so. So let's build out the cuffs. I'm gonna have to like run to YouTube right after I upload this so no one can see it. I'm gonna privatize it to release on Christmas Day, so. And there we go. So that is the arms done. Okay, let me see what... I feel like I did something wrong here. So it goes in by 2. Oh, I see what it was. This block doesn't go here. I was wondering, I was like, something's not adding up. And then... So they got these, and then there's 2 white wools just right here. And then we're going to replace this with the red wool. There's actually 4. Yeah, okay, there we go. Well, what if I move that up? What would that look like? Let's just go with that. We'll move it up. I mean, do whatever you want, but this is the design I think I'm going to land on for the final. Okay. Now for the head. So for the head, we're going to start off by placing, let's place just some blocks in here, just get some temporary blocks. So we're going to place 3 white wools just right here, same thing right here. And then we're going to fill the bottom 2 rows here with white wool. And then for the face itself, we're going to do 1 white wool. We're going to need the... I don't know how I missed that material. We need white terracotta. I somehow missed that material. Well, actually, don't get rid of the red, because we're going to need that. Okay. So, 1 white wool, 2 white terracottas, 2 light gray terracottas, 2 white terracottas, 1 white wool. Next row, 1 white terracotta, 2 red terracottas, 2 white terracottas, 2 reds, 1 white. Next row, 1 white terracotta, 1 white wool, 1 black wool. We're going to need the black wool and the gray wool, or the light gray wool. 1 white wool, 1 light gray wool, not 1 light gray wool, sorry, 1 black wool, 2 white terracottas, 1 black wool, 1 white wool, 1 white terracotta. Next row, 1 white terracotta, 2 light gray wools, 2 white terracottas, 2 light gray wools, 1 white terracotta. And then we can just do 2 rows of white wool. What is this? I think that's 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. And then on top of this, we can just do a row of red wool. Ah, darn it. I hate it when it does that. So, this is the front of Santa's face without any 3D details on it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to bring these 2 rows of white wool just forward by 1. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to place 2 white wools here in the middle. And then we're going to place 3 white wools right here, 3 white wools right here, just around the mouth. And then this first row, we're just going to bring out an entire row of white wool. The row beneath it, we're going to do these 6 white wools right here. And then the row beneath that, just 2 right here. Back here, we're just going to place 4 white wools just right here. And that will give us the beard. So moving on to the sides of the head, what we are going to do is we're just going to go ahead and take this white wool all the way up to here, like that. We are then going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 white terracottas, and then 2 white wools here. Same thing on this side. I did that wrong. There we go. And just go ahead and connect these together back here. Okay. And then we're just going to, well, actually, it's not your typical statue. So we're going to do 4 white wools here, and then 3 white terracottas. I think. Oh, I see what I did. I took it out 1 row too much. I was like, there's something not adding up here. There we go. Okay, so 4 white terracottas, 2 or 4. Words are hard, man. 4 white wools, 2 white terracottas. Next row, 5 white wools, 1 white terracotta. Next row, by the way, just to make that row a little easier, we're going to knock this block out and replace it with the red wool. You'll see what that means in a minute. This next row, we're going to place 4 red wools and then 2 white terracottas. Next row, we're going to place an entire row of red wools. If you want to break that, you can go ahead. And what we're going to do is we're going to place white wools on top of all these red wools, except this back one. Leave that one alone. For this next row from left to right, we're going to place 4 red wools, and then we're going to place white wools on these 4 blocks just right here. If you want to place red wools back here, you can. And then the final row, we're just going to place a white wool right here, and then we're going to make the rest of this red wool. Just like this. So this is what you should have for the side. So let's go ahead and move on to the other side. It's the exact same. Dude, build right. Build right, man. Okay, there's all that. And I'm just going to build all this with red wool. With our white wool to here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2. So this is this side done. For the back, the back of the head's pretty simple. We're just going to do 1 row of white wool, and then you can just make the rest red wool. And then we're just going to take 2 rows of white wool across the back on the bottom there. Just blow like this. Not like that, like this. And then for the top of the head, we can go ahead and just fill this in with red wool. And then what we're going to do is we're going to place 2 rows of red wool coming up, just in the corners here. Go in by 1 row, of course, like this. Then we can go ahead and just fill these walls in here. Just like this. Then we can go ahead and fill this in. And then, so up here in the front, what we're going to do is we're going to place 2 Red Bulls just right here, and then do 2 behind it, like this. Then we're going to place a Red Bull right here, and we're going to do the same thing like we just did. And then with our white wools, we're just going to place 4 white wools just right here. And once you have done that, you will have officially finished your Santa statue. So let me get rid of my hand here. So just like this. So there we go. That is Santa, you guys. So there we go. There's a good view of him. So yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for all the support. Thanks for 150 subs. I really appreciate all the views and support. I actually got a channel analytic. I'm struggling to say words. I got a channel analytic today, December 19th, that said I got like 1,000 views in the past month. So that's insane, especially compared to what I used to get. So I used to maybe get 30 views a month. So, but yeah, thank you guys for all the channel growth and support. So, but yeah, so thank you guys all so much for watching, and Merry Christmas to you all, and stay safe out there, and thank you. Bye-bye.